Boy, what a night last night. Holy mackerel. And it never stops. It's just like, well, yesterday, I happened to go through King's Place like I usually do, and go to the Bank of Nova Scotia. Then I noticed Meth Heads, a couple. So I thought, oh my God, they were talking to the teller. I said, oh, maybe they want to make a loan and start a new life, you know. So I said, me and DOG are going to sit down on the bench, little sofa against the wall, and watch. So again, then I seen the teller check the machine, the computer, about 4 or 5 times, and then the guy started to get edgy, the Meth Head. And then next thing you know, he turned around and said, you asshole, and then left with his partner. So my instinct once again was right. And another case is the old burial ground. Everybody says, well, it always been damaged at tombstone all the time. Never like this. I mean, this is, to carry garbage, a whole container of garbage, and bring it at the end of the burial ground and dump it. And those big tombstones, those rectangle one that's above ground, and destroy it, hoping maybe there'll be some money in there, some old money or something. I never seen that. I mean, that's disgusting. They let them under the big tree to do the crystal meth, but in return, what they do is destroy. That's same as housing. You give them housing, oh, at first, oh, thank you very much. Once they're in there, they destroy everything. And I'm sick and tired of listening to homeless. They never talk about the drug issue. Speaking of drug issue, last night, me and DOG were outside here. It was a full moon, and I was having a couple of beer, and he was sucking on a T-bone, and we watched the Meth Heads show. And what a show was it under a full moon. Of course, your normal bang, screaming through the street, hollering right loud, and wake up the whole neighborhood. And at least DOG, when he barks, people could hear him bark. That means there's a Meth Head in the area. Never mind, oh, Ward 10. Oh, there's a Meth Head, there's a camera. Have you seen this individual in my yard? No. DOG let the people know there's a Meth Head in the territory. And surely yesterday was no exception. This Meth Head, I saw him coming from in front of the police station. And he started walking across the street like in a trench coat. And then he was screaming and hollering. And then he goes headed for the soup kitchen. Then he comes back. And then he starts going in the middle of the street, cutting into traffic. And it was so bad, he just ran, and one car hit the back of the other. And they never stopped. I don't know why. Maybe they went around the corner. I'm not sure. Maybe they were afraid, and they just took care of business somewhere else. And then DOG, of course, started barking. Now, if DOG would have never barked, maybe he would have never even noticed us. But then a guy went by, called him an asshole. He started running after the car, and then he came after us, me and DOG. And then I told him, you see the video, I told him, get out of here, get out of here. Anyway, so next thing you know, he went, and he had a red bandana on. I never seen him before. And this guy was really out of her. And so, of course, something like that, what do? You phone 911. Police wants to come, let them come. They don't want to come, no, it's mental illness until somebody gets stabbed, then we'll get involved. So next thing you know, phone 911. I said, you guys better hurry up here. There's a guy here that's totally whack job. So and then he went back, and they said, where is he now? I said, he just turned heading toward Brunswick Street. So we hung up, yes. So I seen him, and then next thing you know, I looked, there he was. And then he saw me and said, well, you fucking following me? So I phoned 911. I said, you guys better hurry. So next thing you know, he just starts screaming, DOG barking, and he just kept on going. And then he went down King Street, and I told the cops, here, now, you think that 911, the operator, would have phoned me and say, okay, we caught him, or this is what's going on. I don't have a clue, because you could call them and they'll say, well, under the Privacy Act, we can't disclose what happened. And maybe because he was high on crystal meth, they're not allowed to disclose. They won't arrest him. He can continue to do his destruction and terrorize people. And I guess he was in the middle of the Westmorland Bridge earlier. That's what I was told. I feel like Donald Trump. That's what I was told. So you got a guy like that, totally out of control, just walking and scaring people, and nothing is done. Guess what? This is just the beginning. Stay tuned. It's going to be one hell of a war. And tonight's supposed to be another beautiful moon. Thank God I keep on watching this. I gotta slow down on my drinking, Jesus Christ, because it's a show. How can you watch a show like that without beer?